Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here at ILTM Con, and I'm here with a familiar face if you've been watching us, Michael Ungerer, who's the CEO of Explora Journeys. And we're going to get an update on what's going on with Explora Journeys. We interviewed Michael back at Virtuoso last, but there's always a lot going on with Explora Journeys, and you're going to find out about all that and more on Insider Travel Report. Michael, first of all, great to see you here, and I know there's just so much news coming out of your cruise line that we can't keep track. We try, we do all your releases, we try to keep up, but there really is so much more. Now, the Explora One's maiden journey is getting closer and closer. Now, when is that going to be now?
Hi James, good to see you too. Actually, when we first met, it was right here a year ago.
It was. We did an interview on a breakfast, right?
Exactly, yes. And since then, indeed, we've come a long way. Our maiden journey is going to be July 17th next year from Southampton up the Norwegian coast, with a mix of off-the-beaten and marquee ports, really going deep into Norwegian fjords, heritage fjords, and all the way up to the Lofoten Islands, which is amazing. Little islands.
I love that. Those are amazing destinations. I've always wanted to do that. That it's a different kind of journey for you. Now, the ship was slightly delayed, right? And it was supposed to be a couple of months, I think. But why did you delay it at this time?
Well, we just had to adjust the production schedule to ensure that we will deliver absolutely the best. I mean, we want the best. That's what we set out to do. And with all the supply chain challenges this in the time we live in, unfortunately, we had to make a few weeks adjustment. But we took very good care of our guests that were already booked, and most of them have already rebooked again.
So it is going to be July, right? Or you
July.
But these days you never know. July 17th.
July 17th. Knock on wood.
Almost everyone is having these issues. It's amazing with the supply chain. I also understand that as you kind of got started on the next Explora 2, you kind of had some things that we want to keep that in Explora 1 too, right?
Of course. Now we have 2 ships under construction as we speak, and actually tomorrow we're going to announce the new itineraries for Explora 2. She will come online in August of 24. We will keep her in the Med as we originally planned with Explora 1. So she'll be in the Med and she'll be going to the Arabian Gulf, to the Red Sea. We're going to access some of the Saudi heritage sites. Saudi Arabia is opening now. It's a big destination. Then going over to India, down to the Indian Ocean, and all the way to South Africa, back to the Med.
So you're going to have a lot more flexibility with the itineraries, getting 2 ships now. When is Explora 2 due out?
August 24.
Wow. So you got one a year from now on. I think you got how many more coming?
A total of 6. So we're going to take a break in 25 because we, as you know, we have replanned for the 3, 4, 5, and 6 to be more sustainable. We've added LNG on 3 and 4.
That's right. You have a new power system in the new ones, right?
Yeah. So those will be the first ship on a worldwide deployment going on LNG, and then we'll have we ordered a couple more to have hydrogen installed. So those will be the first ships with liquid hydrogen on board, with a fuel cell on scale, to be able to stay in port completely without emissions.
Yeah, I mean, there's some that are coming up, but that's very revolutionary technology right now, because it is amazing. And you're ordering stuff that, hopefully they'll all be ready and the technology will be there, right?
Of course, yeah, it's a bet on the future. I mean, the ultimate goal, with technology today, you can only go so far, but the ultimate goal, of course, is green fuels, which we're also trialing. But the cruise industry is really a driver of innovation in terms of sustainability for the entire shipping.
We're going to talk about sustainability, and you are really making these ships very sustainable. I had a conversation in New York with your chairman, Pier Francesco Vago, at MSC Cruise Group, and he said they're really, even in the larger ships, on MSC ships, they're trying to do this, right?
Yes, absolutely. Pier Francesco is really a champion of that, and the new sister vessel, MSC World Europa, is really a testament to that. So cruising is the innovation driver in all of shipping for all things sustainable.
Now, is there going to be any difference right now from Explora 1 to Explora 2?
Well, they're built in parallel, so they're almost identical. There'll be a little bit of...
Maybe for the future ones, right?
Of course, once we have operational experience, once we have customer feedback, then there may be, yes.
Now, what about the onboard experiences? I know you've announced a lot of different things like the dining. Just saw the entertainment came out. But
Yes.
talk first about the dining options you're going to have.
Well, we're going to have about 18 different bars, restaurants, and lounges with 11 culinary experiences and 6 restaurants. And they're all small and intimate. There's no big dining room. There's no seatings. There's no formalities around that. I mean, if you think about going to like Saint-Tropez or Porto-Cervo, that's style of food and entertainment. This is what we want to provide for our guests on board.
No, it's great. I saw the range of options, a lot of great options on board. And then you just announced, literally, I think last week, the entertainment, which sounds very innovative, right?
Yeah, we did too. I mean, all that really flows from the customer-centric approach that we took. We did a lot of research in the very beginning, and we really asked 20,000 qualified guests around the world and travel advisors around the world of what they're looking for in a product. And this, what really came out was time and space, regarded as the biggest luxury, going slower and deeper, having authentic experiences, very manufactured, very personalized, and of course all of that with on a sustainable basis, mindful decision making, going all the way to kind of a personal legacy. And this is how we translated that.
Okay, no, it's amazing what you're doing and rolling it out bit by bit. But hopefully, we're looking forward to now July 17th, right? That's it.
Absolutely, that's it.
That's it. Well, hopefully, and that's going to be out of Southampton. You said
out of Southampton, yes,
Fantastic.
yes.
Anything else you want to tell? We go out to about 110,000 travel advisors now.
Well, I got one message.
Okay.
Now, what we did in September, we raised prices 20%. We just now announced another raise, which is going into effect right now by 20%. So we had some incredible inaugural value offers for the first year, but they will be running out. Now, after LTM, we're going to announce another 40% increase.
So get your bookings in now. Right?
That's it. Dear 110,000 viewers and listeners of Mr. Schillinger, get your bookings now, yes.
So how are bookings actually for Explora One?
It's very, very encouraging, very pleasing. So this is why, we said from the beginning, we're not going to discount, we're not going to price to fill, but we see the opportunity now to really raise prices in order to, make it more attractive for
Absolutely.
everyone.
Well, honestly, they wouldn't be raising prices if they weren't kind of full at this point. And there's the first ship, and the second ship will be a year after. Michael, congratulations on this. It's great to see you here again. I'm sure we'll be talking before the ship, and then I want next interview. Well, one of the next interviews you and I have to do is on the ship, okay?
Or in the shipyard, yeah,
and in the shipyard. So good to see you. And again, thank you for the update on everything that's going on with Explora Journeys.
Thanks for having me, James, and enjoy the show.
I'm James Schillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.